Good morning again to all our beautiful viewers out there from all over the world. I saw Seychelles in there the other day again.
Nice.
Yes, we have Seychelles viewers. But we're jumping into our first topic for this morning, and we're here joined with Mrs. Mueva Fuller, got the name correct, and who is a corporate relations officer from Social Security Board, as well as Miss Karina Kal, a 2012 scholarship recipient, and Junior Brewer at Bowen & Bowen. And we're here talking about the Social Security scholarships. According to Mrs. Mueva, they only produce the best. So let's hear from her.
Right.
Good morning, Ms. Mueva. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm excited to talk about Social Security scholarships with you guys. So our scholarship program, it started in 2001, and since then we have provided scholarship opportunities to over 1,000 Belizean students. This year is going to be no different as we value our commitment to empowering lives, through philanthropy. So for the 2022 academic year, we will be offering 57 scholarship opportunities.
Ooh, okay.
24 of those will be for high school, 17 will be for associates, and the remaining 16 will be for vocational technical studies. So we have a total of 57 opportunities for Belizeans to jump on our scholarship portal. Opened on May the 3rd, and it will close on June 24th. So there's still a lot of time for people to apply.
So for our viewers out there, how can one be a part, besides they jump on the portal, how can one actually be a part of, or what do they have to do in order to apply for the scholarship?
All right, so what they need to do, they need to go on our website, that's socialsecurity.org.bz, and under the tab Online Services, they're going to see the online scholarship portal. So they're going to create their account, sign up, they're going to then log in, and it's basically just a web-based version of a hard copy application. Okay. So you're going to be filling that out, you're giving us your personal information, your academic information, your family's financials, and you upload all the relevant documents for the scholarship. That includes your report cards, your transcript, your personal narrative telling us why you need the scholarship, why you deserve the scholarship, your family's finances, and letters of recommendation from persons in your community or a past teacher. So you're going to upload all of that to the scholarship portal, hit that submit button, and we get it on our end. So when the portal closes, we start to vet the applications. Thereafter, we go through a shortlisting process. We identify who is going to be interviewed at our respective locations, and from there, whoever is successful is notified and they are awarded a scholarship.
Ooh,
I know for some scholarship applications, is there something where, when you upload your stuff, you miss that one thing by accident? Does it say, like, when you try hit upload, right? Does it say, no, you can't upload it, but it doesn't allow you to do that because of you're missing that one thing that you need? Because
yes.
I think sometimes, you have a haste to try get everything together, and people need to know that, there is going to be something that you can check all the stuff off so we can know that you have your overall document together.
So the way our portal is set up is that at the very end, it gives you a flag to just tell you to please remember to check that you have everything that was needed.
Okay, great.
But we also locked it, so they're mandatory fields. So if you miss something, you won't be able to submit.
Right.
It will prompt you that, okay, something is missing, you need to submit whatever document is outstanding before you can proceed. Because we don't want to disenfranchise anybody, and we don't want you to lose your opportunity. So take the time out to just be sure that you're uploading everything that you need to upload before you hit that submit button.
And it's sufficient time.
Yeah, and for those that might not have the ability to access the online portal, is there another way that can be done?
Unfortunately, there is not any other way. It is fully online, but it is compatible to your cell phones. Okay. So you can use your cell phone to upload, or you can also visit like community centers in your area, and they have the services for you to apply for the scholarship. But we also go the extra mile, and we provide tutorial videos that are available on our YouTube page for persons who maybe don't necessarily understand how to get the process done. Or we also have our customer care center where people can reach out to us, let us know what the situation is, and then we see how best we can assist them to ensure that they get the chance to submit an application as well.
Awesome. Right. So as Brandon said, you said Social Security only produce the best, and I have to agree with that too as well, because I'm a former recipient. Anyways, but moving on from that, I want to bring in Miss Cal in on this conversation because, she is extraordinary. She is the first ever female brewer too as well. I understand that you got your scholarship for the associates level. Could you tell us a little bit about what that was in, what was the process like for you, and how you feel that, Social Security really helped you on your path to where you are right now?
Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here. Um, First of all, it was very easy. The application process was easy. I remember I had to write up an essay. Um, I basically put my heart out, and I explained why I needed the assistance, and fortunately, I was selected. I believe the selection process was very transparent. I I was selected as one of the candidates for the associate degree, and after that, then I attended the University of Belize. The payment process from Social Security to UB was very easy. I never had any issues with that. Every semester, I would just hand in my grade report. But if it had not been for Social Security Board, I would have not been where I am now. At the time, my mom was a single mom, so I didn't have any source of financing for my education. So I'm very happy and I feel fortunate to have been selected um, as one of the few scholarship recipients at the time. I know now they're offering much more than they were at the time, and I'm very happy for that. And I feel good for the people out there that will have the opportunity that I once had.
That's an amazing story to hear. And being that you mentioned that you're now there where you are. Let's talk about that journey, the first female brewer in Belize. How was that journey?
Well, first of all, as I graduated from the University of Belize, a month after, I started working at the Belize Brewing Company as a laboratory technician, and within the years, then I've managed to grow professionally and personally, of course. With time, I managed to grow in 4 different positions, and from junior technician to senior lab supervisor. Then I was tasked with a section of the microbrewery, which is the pilot brew house, and now I am junior head brewer of the micro pilot brew house.
Social.
I feel fortunate. I don't feel that I would have been able to make it all the way here without an education. I think an education is very, very important in these times, and fortunately, we're not in the era where people look at gender before offering opportunities. So, my education that was financed by the Social Security Board played a big role in the post that I am now.
I love it. Ms. Cal, I want to just ask you when it comes to that self-doubt, that there's some people, like, when they hear these scholarships, they're like, 57 sounds like a lot, but at the same time, I think it's covering across Belize, and so people might be feeling, you know what, I know I get it. Why do I even try to get it in the first place? For you, could you tell us about when you were trying to apply or had your thought process behind that? Like, what were the thoughts going through your mind so people can know,
My name is Wilmer De La Rosa.
I had applied for, I believe it was 4 different scholarships. I mean, at the time, I was very desperate. I really wanted to continue my education, and my mom could have helped me, but not as much as I would have wanted, unfortunately. But my mom was there supporting me, and then she said, you only have to try, and one of them you might get one of them. I did apply for, I believe it was 4 different scholarships, and I ended up getting the one from Social Security Board. And of course, I had my doubts. I was like, why would they select me out of 100, or I don't know how much applications they would be getting? But I believe that they did look into it, and they did give deserving candidates the opportunity. From the people that I know in our district that received the scholarship, I know that they needed the financial assistance, and at the same time they were deserving of the scholarship because of the very good grades that they had. So that's why I believe that the selection process was very transparent.
Mrs. Fuller, so we've heard from then that there were certain scholarships or a certain amount given. How has that grown over the years?
Over the years, we have definitely increased the numbers because when we first started, we were giving in the range of about 20 scholarships.
Okay.
So as the years progress, we find ways to increase that amount because we want to give back in more meaningful ways. So what we're going to be doing this year, our scholarship program, when we advertise it, we talk about it being bigger and better because we've actually revamped it in a sense where we're offering these 57 traditional scholarships. But over the course of this academic year, we will also be offering a number of short courses in skills training.
Oh.
So we will be having about 150 opportunities for other Belizeans to become reskilled in areas like barbering, sewing. We also will have cake decorating. So we're finding other ways to help people. So we have that reskilling program. We have our traditional scholarship program. But what we are also looking for is if there is any potential Belizean who is interested in actuarial studies. Does anyone know what actuarial studies is?
I
I'm just gonna be like, can you tell us
I'm
what
like,
that means?
aquarium studies?
You said actuarial.
Actuarial.
I'm like, actually, I don't know what that means. So tell me.
Yes, it's the study of numbers. It's assessing risks. It's looking at, it's using statistics and using mathematical concepts to assess risks and to project the future. You know, to project the financial
Feels
risks.
like economics.
Yes, in a sense. So it's really about looking at the big picture in terms of numbers and identifying risks for corporations, for banks, for insurance companies, for SSB, you know, for social insurance.
I love how you dashed that in there.
I had to throw that in there, you know, because like we really are actively looking for someone who's interested in actuarial studies. So if anybody is watching this feed, if they're interested and, you know, they've been thinking, okay, maybe I have a degree in mathematics and it's something that I'm interested in looking into, by all means, reach out to us and we will see what we can do for you because we want to find someone, we want to get Belizeans qualified in actuarial studies because just as how you guys didn't really know what it was about, that's like the general consensus. And we're trying to increase that knowledge on it because it is really a profitable profession and we want to get more Belizeans in that field.
Would it be from, because you mentioned like, you know, if somebody already has their degree in mathematics, could somebody from high school also reach out to you? If
Definitely, definitely.
You know, there's a lot of people that they love math. They're just about to graduate because, you know, we're coming into the June, which is graduation time.
Right.
And so guys, for people out there that love math and want to be able to venture into that or have never heard about it, but like you're liking the idea, message Social Security Board.
Please.
You're going to be able to see how they can help and support that process, which is amazing now because it sounds like a really good ride that you might go on, you know?
So I like that Karina talked about how much her mom helped her. You know, her mom sounded like a beacon of hope. But in addition to that, I like that Karina mentioned that she put forth everything she could in telling us her narrative. And that's what I want to encourage our potential applicants to do. Don't give us an essay that really doesn't tell us much about who you are because we haven't met you as yet, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the first point of contact for us. We want to learn more about you through that essay. Tell us about who you are. Tell us about your future aspirations. Tell us about some of the struggles that your family has encountered financially or you're currently going through, you know? Paint that narrative for us. Let us know how we can help you because as Karina said, we do go through all those applications. Last year, we got about 350 applications and we went through every single one. There was overtime, everything that we could have done because we want to ensure that we identify the best candidates and give everyone a fair chance, and the process is extremely transparent. So anybody who's thinking, oh, I might not get the scholarship, they don't know who they want to give it to. You know how we have that notion here in Belize, you know, but no, that's not the case with Social Security. It's very transparent.
Somebody's asking here, what's the age limit for vocational courses?
No age limit.
No age limit.
No age limit.
And I think you said it's 16 you're giving away for vocational.
Yes.
So that's amazing too. Again, for people out there, honestly, shoot your shot. You could either just miss or you could catch. And that's the thing when I talk about scholarships for people out there. Really, if you know you need that financial assistance, you mentioned something so amazing, Mrs. Fuller, that people need to put their heart on those pages.
Yeah.
You can't just write Wali half kind of essay and expect
to plagiarize.
Or plagiarize. Oh, yes.
Oh, you've encountered that?
We've encountered that.
Whoa.
People plagiarizing in like all different forms, okay? But let's tell your story. Put your heart out there. Let us let them understand, you know, what you're going through, but why you want to go and why you want to study this. I know some people like they don't understand what they want to study. You need to figure it out first before you go write the essay. You can't just come up. No, honestly, because you can't just say maybe I might do IT, but I could do this next one too. Like that don't make sense. Like how you need to be putting your dreams and aspirations out there so they can understand why you need and why you're deserving of this scholarship. So please, by all means, put it out there. Shoot your shot. You have time. It's still June 24th. That's a lot of time.
And we cover you, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to be stressed out for the academic year. Like for Votech, we do $1,200 per year for 1 to 3 years, depending on the program of study, because you might need to do level 1 certification and level 2. So it's a full ride. Same thing for the high school. We are paying $1,200 for the 4 years, so we cover you for the 4 years.
Okay.
Now, if there is any amounts that differ from your tuition, then we deposit that balance to your family's account so that they can purchase your uniform, your books, any other items that you need to get ready for the academic year. And for the associates, it's $2,000 a year for 2 years. So there are opportunities. Social Security gives back every year.
So we have the lock-off on the application process, June 24th. Is there any date of announcement of the recipient?
Yes, we are going to announce our recipients on August 3rd.
August 3rd, just before the school year
Just
starts.
before.
And there's a nice ceremony too as well, by the way.
Yes.
Because I remember that was super exciting because I got mine for high school, right? And you feel so cute. Like there's this big ceremony where like you go up and like they give you a leave certificate and everything. They tell you how you get award.
Token.
Yes, and all of
Food.
that. It was super cute. So shoot your shot, guys. Honestly, stop thinking that just 57 or I get it or whatever
excuse
it is.
me.
Yeah.
Excuse
man.
me.
You know one thing about Channel 7? They could find thing. My gosh, they could find thing. Yes, because I got awarded like several certificates when I graduated, guys. It was fun.
Well,
man, I
box
think that
me
me
right
back
down.
then. I really think that me back then, honey bun. I mean, upon basketball team, I did the most, man. I really, man. Okay, we could take off this commercial now. But definitely, guys, by all means, parents, I really want you to support this process, please, too, as well. Like, you noticed that Miss Carl had a mother that, wanted her to shoot a shot and everything. Parents, don't discourage your child. Don't let them think that, you don't want to get that, blah, 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 etc. This is a time now more than ever that we support that process and help them walk through it. For people that maybe don't have access to a computer at home, find a cafe, find somebody that maybe is at a workplace, maybe somebody that can be able to help you with that process. Don't let the small barriers in your way stop you from getting that opportunity. Please shoot for these different things because you never know if you might just win. You might just get that thing. So by all means, do it. Thank you so much, Mrs. Fuller. Thank you, Social Security, for continuing the great stuff. Next year, I must be like 67 now. We'll add a extra 10 to it.
Yes, so encourage everyone to follow us on Facebook. We post all updates there. A lot is coming from Social Security in the upcoming months. Changes to our Social Security self-service portal where employers will be able to register, to pay their contribution through that portal. We have a sickness benefit portal coming up so that persons can just send us their sickness benefit form through a portal. We also have biometrics coming up soon, the fingerprinting aspect. So a lot is coming up, so follow us on Facebook. And we may be back to talk about all those happenings.
Well, we hope to know because, people need to get updated. They need to know biometrics and all that stuff.
We need to make Social Security dance too. So.
Oh, yes! You want dance. You know why? Because, guys, she's my cousin, so she has to dance. And I have a choice her. So, anymore, we just find out just now today. That
no, we're not make it dance, no. But when they come back, can give it later.
I like that. I like that.
Like first time, man.
You have to be the second
Saved by Brandon.
Okay, so look at you being nice. I'm proud of you. But you know what, guys? It's going to be nice to have a commercial break. And so with that, when we're back, we're going to be talking to Dr. Martinez about his recent travels and what's been happening in Washington, what's going to happen in Belize. Stay tuned for the exciting conversation. We'll be right back.